So good news, I'm still alive. I'm feeling pretty awful right now, but I'm pretty good. Yeah, so I figured out what had happened. I did end up going to the emergency room last night, and I didn't really want to go. I don't know. I just didn't want to leave the house, and I had this fever, and I had this kind of intense stomach pain. I'm not really sure like how to describe it, but it was pretty intense. So so my partner and basically forced me to go to the emergency room, which I'm glad she did because I probably wouldn't have gone. I grew up in one of those families where it's kind of like if you're not literally feet in the grave, you don't even consider going to the hospital. So just kind of the way that I grew up. So I'm very much like, if I'm not dying yet, so I'm not going. But she made me go. So as we set off and we went over there, I was in the tuk-tuk, and the tuk-tuks, they like bounce on the rocks. So like right in this road here, just, it doesn't look too bad here, but as you kind of go around the corner, it gets really like crazy. So I was like nauseous. I had this fever. My whole body hurt, and I was like bouncing all over the place. Um, we get there, and they say the doctor's gonna be there in like 5 minutes. It's a 24-hour place, but the doctor's not there. It takes them like 30 minutes to get there. And they put me in this room where they hook up an IV. And that's when I noticed that I felt some anxiety. I rarely experience anxiety. It's like not a very common, like at low levels, yes, but it's not a very common feeling for me. So, but I knew immediately what I was experiencing when it had happened. So I was sitting there in the bed, like half in and out of it, uncomfortable, and they poked me. I don't even know if you could see it, but yeah, they poked me, and they put some saline and then some other stuff, and then finally, eventually, the doctor showed up. Someone was taking care of it, and someone was taking care of everything else, like a phlebotomist, I guess you'd call them. And the doctor showed up, and the doctor was like talking to me. I was about halfway through the stuff, and I can't tell you how badly I wanted to leave that hospital. And after talking to the doctor, I found out that a few things. First of all, the fever and the stomach issues were most likely a combination of either just a parasite or a parasite and bacteria. So, but the thing was, I had this anxiety, and parasites can cause anxiety. Like whatever they excrete just causes anxiety in the body. So I had this crazy amount of anxiety. I still kind of have it today. It's a much less, and I'm taking antiparasitics now to get rid of it. But yeah, this was all from one small little strawberry here. I was eating at a place that I thought was okay. I was eating at a place that I thought, like they make good food, they take precautions. I can't eat there anymore. At least not that. There's certain things they make that are completely cooked through. I'd probably go back and eat those things. But the doctor was telling me that like you have to be very careful here where you go to eat. Not only because like the fresh vegetables can be washed in the wrong water, which if washed on the wrong day and you just get unlucky and some of the water happens to have bacteria or parasites, then there you go. But you also, the cooked food, like if they drop anything in the kitchen and decide to put it back on the plate and the ground has water on it, or if they just wash their hands and still have water dripping off their hands and grab something out of a plate and throw it over, or like knock their fingers off like that, a little thimble of water could have a parasite on it. So yeah, I like eating out, and call me stupid, I'm probably not going to stop, but I'm going to be a lot more smart about where I choose to eat out. Otherwise, I've been resting, staring at the beautiful view I've got up here. I'm hoping to be back to full in a few days. It's crazy though. It's possible I kind of already had parasites when I had gotten here because I did make some questionable eating choices before. It's just after I ate that strawberry, like my stomach felt like I dropped a hot lead ball in it. But yes, I've felt bad more days than I felt good here, and that's very abnormal. I've been here many times, and that's never happened. I think I just got really unlucky, and made some questionable choices. I think I've been here so many times, and I've just gotten really comfortable with what I can and can't eat, what I can and can't do, and started to push those boundaries. But I'm not a local. As much as I want to eat like one, I'm not a local. So that's where I'm at. So I do implore you guys, if you come to Peru, it's a great place to come. There's plenty of great places to eat. There are plenty of safe places to eat if you choose to go to those places, although they are a little bit more expensive. They're very safe, and you can eat fully cooked food that, is fresh out of, like, soups, like fried things. Those stuff tend to not carry it at all because it's still hot even coming out of the oven or out of the fryer. But if you do come here, I implore you to come here. It's such a great place to be. Just keep your wits about you. Don't be stupid, because I was stupid. And hopefully this will teach you guys something so you don't do what I did. Because, yeah, it's not necessary. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. Yesterday, I felt, even when I was at the house, I kind of felt some anxiety. So I was thinking, like, what if this is my last, like, day? And I was like, I gotta make a video. I can't let my last day not have a video on it. This is fucking nuts, dude. But I'm glad I did it. It was kind of interesting to watch it back. I didn't edit that at all. I literally just chopped the beginning and end off, and then that was it. And watching it back was very interesting. I was very out of it. So anyway, I appreciate you guys' support. For those of you that watched it, liked it, subscribed, sent me get well soon messages. This is my I'm better now. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm hoping I'll be a little bit more high energy, but I'm usually a pretty chill energy anyway, so we'll see. I'll see you guys soon.